All right, good morning, everyone. Um, Energy has shifted quite a bit. So what I've decided to do is start our class today with our three sun salutations to warm up, and then going into our routine a little bit after that. So come to mountain pose, come to standing in front of your chair. We're going to do the three with your breath. And you can find the pace that works for you. You know, I'll kind of go at the pace that we normally do, but if you want to switch it up and go quicker or slower, that's fine too. So let's begin. All right, so hands at your heart. I'll start slow because this is our first warm up. All right, so forward and up and back. And forward fold. Right lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Right lunge. Forward fold. And come up. Forward fold. Left lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Left lunge. Forward fold. And come up. Come to your heart, take a breath. And second one, forward, up and back. And fold. Right lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Right lunge. Fold. Come up. Fold. Left lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Left lunge. Fold. Come up. And to your heart. Take a breath. And let's do that third one. Forward, up and back. And fold. Right lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Right lunge. Fold. Come up. Fold. Left lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Left lunge. Fold. And come up. And to your heart. So just take a little breath break here. All right, to get that body nice and warmed up. So, you know, remember that when we do sun cells, it's warming up every joint in the body. It's a great little warm up. And just breathe deep. All right, we're going to start with upper body. So beginning in cat stretch. So let's do several of them, starting with the exhale and round your back and And we won't be using the chair much after that, if at all. And then come up onto your knees, extend your arms overhead. And then we're gonna go back into child's with your hands on your ankles. And then inhale back up, arms overhead. So that's the flow. Back to child's. And then arms overhead. So we'll do maybe 5 or 6 of these. So this is warming up the upper body, chest and arms. And just give them a nice gentle stretch as you come up. And let's do one more. All right. Pause here and come to standing. So we'll go into just a comfortable forward fold. You don't have to go too deep into this. In fact, you can just place your hands on the back of your calves and just kind of let your upper body slump forward. And then bring your arms out at a T and bend the elbows like this. We're just going to bring the hands together under the body and then back out, kind of like wings. So let the back relax. And then when we just do several of them, just come back to standing. All right, and the next one is like warrior one. So we're gonna step that right foot back and bend the front knee. Bring your torso forward, hands at your heart. And that same motion, that wing motion with the bent elbows, same thing. And then just bring palms forward. So just gentle, just get the shoulders to move easy. I would inhale when the arms are open, expanding the chest, and then finish the exhale when your palms touch. All right, relax the arms, straighten your knee, and then flip to the other side. We're going to do the same thing. So bend that knee, torso forward, hands to your heart, and then the same thing, the opening. Okay, relax your arms, straighten the knee, flip back to the other side. And then bend the front knee again, which would be your left knee, and just bring both arms up and just reach up and then relax. Reach and relax. Relax your arms, flip to the other side, and then bend that knee, same thing. Reach and relax. And relax out of that. We're going to flip to the other side again. And go into a very easy, gentle, extended triangle. So your hand slips maybe right below the knee or even above it, and then arm over the ear. And if you want to work more with the shoulder, kind of cartwheel the arm back, palm down toward your hip, and then up and over again. And if that's too much, just hold it in one position. All right, come up, flip. So now you got your right foot pointed forward and triangle, so legs are straight, and then your right or your left arm is over the face and then back to the hip if you want to work with the shoulder more. All right, come up, just come to standing. Breathe deep here. And we're going to work our way onto our tummies. Work a little bit with cobra pose. So come onto your tummies and bring
We
your,
lost the sound, Diane.
pardon me? What? Something happened? Well, I didn't hear what you said, Dawn. You're muted.
We lost the sound for a minute.
Oh,
But
you did?
out.
Oh, that's unusual. Okay, I'm back, right?
You're back. Yeah.
You can, okay, I don't know what that's, and it could be the storm that's coming. We're supposed to get some snow, I guess, so. Or no, we already got the snow, maybe not. I don't know, whatever. Who knows what goes on with Zoom? Okay, let me know if it happens again and I'll just repeat. So we're in Cobra right now. And forehead to the floor, and bring your hands at a comfortable level forward like this. We're going to keep the legs a little bit separated to make this a little bit easier for us and more gentle on the back. So forehead down. And then inhale up. And then exhale down. Let's just start here. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping my elbows on the floor when I come up. So it keeps it gentle. Okay, just pause here as you rest your forehead. And we'll do a variation of cobra. So bring your hands now down by your hips with your palms up. Now we're going to lift your head and your chest and your arms, and then lower everything. And keep this gentle. You don't have to come up too high. Unless you're able, go to your capacity always. So come out of your head and just feel the energy of this and listen to what it's saying. All right, pause in that variation. There's another variation we're going to work with. So this time we're going to bring our arms overhead, hands on the floor, palms down. And this one is going to be quite challenging. So when you come up, just come up to as far as you need to. We're going to inhale the head and the chest and the arms, and then lower, forehead to the floor. And look forward. So the legs stay down. It's just the upper body that we're working. So this is all neck, shoulders, and upper. Okay, rest, and then take a child's pose. All right, and then now onto your backs. So this is still shoulder and upper body. On your backs, bend your knees. And we've done this before. It's bridge or arch pose with one arm up and over and then the other one. So on the inhale, hips and arm come up and over the head, so the back of your hand touches the floor. And then exhale, release the hips and the hand to the hip. All right, and keep going. Just the right arm. Okay, switch to the left arm. And then if you want, try both. All right, and just relax from here, hug your knees. And then feet back on the floor. We're going to interlace our hands and just pull up, hands, knuckles toward the ceiling. So just reach and relax. Reach and relax. Keep the elbows straight. Okay, gently just come out of that. Keep your knees bent. And roll all the way onto your right side. Keep your knees at a 90 so they're bent, and then extend your right arm and then stack your left arm on top of it. So we did this on Monday and Tuesday, and we'll try it again today. So your knees are at a 90 and your feet and your ankles are right underneath your knees. So you're kind of doing the L shaped thing, feet are stacked. So your top hand or your left hand is going to shift off the right hand, which is forward. Keep the elbow straight and then bring it back again. So you're rolling that right shoulder forward and back. So swipe it forward, pull the left hand back. We're not going to do too many of these because we should have a little cushion under our head. So let's just do a few of them. And then bring your palms together so they're matching. And we're going to do the same thing with the right knee. You're going to shift it forward, keep your feet stacked, and then shift it back. So just the knee and the hip are moving. Just do it about 5 times. All right, now roll to your other side. And the same thing, keep the knees bent, feet stacked, arms forward, palms are together. And then now the top or right hand is going to slide off the bottom hand forward and slide back. If you have a pillow handy, you might want to use it, or a block. And then stack your hands so that they're centered and do the same thing with your knee. Shift the right knee forward off the bottom knee and then back again so that your feet don't move. All right. Come onto your backs. Let's do it this way. Come onto your backs. No, I changed my mind. Come to seated. I'm sorry. Come to seated. And staff pose. So both legs are straight. And then bend that right knee and work down toward the left leg. No need to go very far. So we're going to slide up the leg, come back to seated, and slide back down. All right, go back to staff, get balanced out. Switch sides, tuck that left heel in, and then start sliding down the right leg and then coming back to seated. Okay, come to seated. We're going to go back to staff just for a moment. And then from here, tuck your heel into your inner thigh, wherever it's most comfortable. So your right knee is out to the side. And keep your left leg forward. And draw your left to left, wherever it ends up. And extend your right arm straight back and look back. So we're going to swing the right arm forward and then swing it back and look back. Plant's in the way. Just nice and gentle movement. If it's too much, just hold it and relax. We're almost done with this shoulder series of this. All right, then the next one is bringing the arm up and looking up and lowering it toward the foot. Right arm up and lower it. Okay. Go back to staff. Nice deep breath. Get re-energized. Tuck the left heel in, right to right. And extending now the left hand behind you and then swinging it forward. And looking back and looking forward. Okay, now transition to left arm up and then lowering to the foot and then back up again. right, relax out of that, go back to staff. We're gonna go into a different kind of a seated twist. So bend your knees and drop both of them to the right. And then both your hands are on the right and twist from here. So stack your feet and your knees and then twist, look behind. And what we'll do is we'll release the twist and look behind several times. Just come in and out of that spinal twist. All right. Gently transition to the other side, both knees left, hands on the left, feet stacked, and begin your twisting. All right, back to staff. And then if you would come to kneeling, do a couple cat stretches here first. And then bring your right foot forward and extend that left leg a little bit, come up on your knee. So we're working towards the low back, the sacrum, and the hip stretch. So a nice way to do that is just to kind of reach or lunge forward and then press back. And this is all easy, gentle, mindful stretching. You don't have to go very deep. Just go to that first resistance point and just release back out of it. Very easy. All right, let's try the other side. So left foot forward, and then it kind of extend that right leg. Come up. And then try the same thing, forward and back. And only challenge that resistance point if there's no pain and the body gives you the okay to do so. All right, come to standing. We're gonna work with warrior one again in a little different way. So if you would step right foot back, bend that left knee, come into your stance here, your warrior stance. Torso's forward. This time we're gonna interlace behind hips and working with the lower body instead of the arms. Let's just do a little back bending and then come forward. If you're a little bit unstable with this, you can press your knee against the edge of the chair. That'll help a lot. Like this. And let the chair help you stabilize. All right, let's try the other side. I'll do chair version. Make sure torso is forward and that you're bending straight back. All right, rest in a forward fold, chair or floor. And then if you would come onto your tummies again, we'll do a little different version of cobra. So this will work now the sacrum and low back. So just take your time, hands wherever they're comfortable, forehead to the floor. This time we're going to spread the legs rather wide. We're going to begin with lifting just the legs up off the floor. So keep your forehead pressed and lift the legs. Straight knees. So you're working this part of the body. Okay, take a rest after that. The next one is going to be pretty advanced. So we're going to lift the head, chest, and legs. So decide if you want to do that one or not, or just take a rest in between. So this version is head and chest and legs, and then lower. Take a quick child's pose, wiggle shoulders, wiggle hips. And then come onto your backs again. And we are going to work with knees to chest, pressing them into the chest and then pushing them away. So try to lift the hips off the floor and then flatten the back again. All right, both feet to the floor and straighten just your left leg. And then place the bottom of your foot on the inside of your left leg. And you want to just lift and lower the right knee. So your foot stays planted on the inner left leg, just your knee is moving. All right, straighten your leg, just take a break. Now bend the left knee, place the bottom of your foot on the inner thigh, and then start lifting and lowering the left. And it doesn't have to be much. This is just a little movement. It's not like moving yoga. It's much more subtle than that even, but for a different purpose. All right, straighten that left leg. Just breathe deep. Let the energy flow from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top. And then both legs to the ceiling, point the toes, flex, and point. Flex and point. All right, lower the legs. We're gonna hug just the right knee and point the left toes. So you wanna hug and release. Keep the left leg engaged. In fact, point your right toes too. So all your toes are pointed. Now flex both of them and hug the knee and release. All right, relax that leg. Let's go to the other side. So we're going to point all the toes and hug and release. Flex both feet. All right, relax that leg. And then bend the knees, feet on the floor. Lift your hips and interlace under them. Just a gentle, you don't have to tuck your shoulders, just interlace. And from here, we're going to lift the hips a little higher and then gently lower, toward your hands. Lift and lower. Just an easy movement. All right. Relax your arms, relax the hips. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees bent. So this is reclined butterfly. And then just gently flutter the knees. This is very easy, not a lot of stress. Now keep your knees still and just rest in reclined butterfly. Take a nice, deep, full diaphragmatic breath, filling the belly, filling, lifting or lowering the diaphragm, filling the lungs, and then a full exhale. Now place your hands on your upper thighs. So stay in butterfly and then press the muscle toward your knee. So you're kind of moving the thigh muscle. So you're just pressing toward the knee and releasing. So giving the sacrum and the tailbone area a little bit of a rest or spaciousness. You should feel that. And I would exhale as you press toward your knees and then inhale, release it. And you might want to try even holding that exhale and pressing, and then release with your inhale. Let's do a few more of these. All right. Now bring your knees up, feet on the floor, and begin your pelvic tilts. So press the low back down and then just gently let the belly come up on the inhale. Exhale down, inhale up. Now come into either full Shavasana, or you can go back into that butterfly with more relaxed legs, soles of your feet together, and fully rest, exhaling from the crown down the width of the body, out the toes, inhaling up through the toes, the width of the body, and out the crown.
Now deepen your breathing by taking a big inhale, extending the belly, extending the rib cage. And then a full, long exhale. Wiggle fingers and toes. Move arms and legs. Roll to your left, come seated. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste.